Get in there! How's it going, everybody? It is Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. No, you are not dreaming. Leeds United have won a Premier League game at Elland Road this afternoon, beating Southampton 1-0. A goal from Junior Firpo, who I will be coming on to at some point in this video in more detail. Unbelievable win. Decent performance. Obviously, it isn't perfect yet under Gracia, but there were signs there that this is a positive appointment, and hopefully, the confidence and the momentum that Leeds can take from this game will help us moving forward 100%. But just before we get into it, please smash a like on the video. It really helps get the video out there. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new as well, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below as you always do. So yeah, we really needed that. All jokes aside and everything, on a reel, we needed that 100%. I think the first half, I thought from both sides was quite an average first half. I thought you could definitely tell that both teams were at the bottom fighting relegation. And no team really got a foothold in the game. I think Leeds edged it slightly. I think we looked the more promising team on the counter-attack and in the attacking areas. Obviously, Gracia chose to play Brendan Aronson from the start today, which I thought was interesting considering we had Mark Rocker available on the bench. But Aronson wasn't great, but at the same time, I felt it was one of his better performances of late. The kid's got pace, and there were times where he were beating men today and he were using his pace, but then same old Brendan Aronson did come out a few times where he was going down at the slightest touch and he was looking at the ref, and it's just a bit annoying. It isn't something that Leeds fans like to see in a player, is it? In a Leeds shirt, you're supposed to fight for everything, fight for every tackle, be unfazed, but it seems like he gets rattled quite easily if he doesn't get a free kick in certain areas. But other than that, I thought he was okay. I thought McKennie, in the first half, I thought he was a bang average, but he grew into the game. I thought he was really good in the second half, as was Adams. I thought Adams had a good game overall. Verber and Koch have got a really good partnership going there. Even when Cooper's fit, I don't see him getting back in. That's not me saying that because I am a fan of Cooper, even though I'm not. But, I have eyes, and Cooper. Verber and Koch have got a real good thing going there. And it was nice to see the fullbacks both overlapping as well. We haven't seen that for quite a while, since Bielsa, I'd say. Luke Ayling and Firpo were both getting forward, which was good. Harrison, I know he assisted Firpo's goal, but I think other than that, he was, again, okay. Bamford, for me, all in all today, was poor. That could be a hot take. I don't know. Obviously, just being there at the ground, it seemed like the ball was just bouncing off him every time he touched it. There was the odd good bit of link-up play he had here and there. But overall, I thought when Jorginho came on, I thought he was much better in that attacking area than Bamford today. And I would like to see him start games now. We've paid 35 million quid for him. He needs to be starting games now for me. Yeah, but like I said, Southampton came to Elland Road for a point today, and that was really obvious from the get-go. They were trying to slow the game down as much as possible. They were time wasting. The ref was just falling for it. Didn't really have a go at them for any of it as well, which was quite staggering. Only 1 minute added on in the first half as well, which again I thought was ridiculous. It soon changed in second half though, didn't it, when Firpo scored? There were putting ball on corner for Leeds United corners for us. They were taking the goal kicks quicker. They were shoving Bamford when he was walking off, when he was getting subbed. I mean, come on, it's so blatantly obvious as well, which just makes me laugh. But yeah, look, I'll be honest, I've been annoyed at myself recently for how negative I've been. And I think it's been justified. I think the performance last week, it wasn't even the fact that we got beat against Everton, it was just how bad it was, and I just didn't see a way out. We've got a manager in now. Yes, he hasn't had long with them, but you could tell today that it was a different way of playing, and it worked. We were the better team, we kept a clean sheet, and we've won the game. I like a quote that I've seen from him after the game on Twitter where he apparently said, yes, we've won the game today, but next week we will play better. And I like that. I like a quote like that. That he's not, obviously he's happy, but he knows he can get better out of them. And that excites me, I can't lie. And Chelsea are not great this season. Southampton beat them there last week. So hopefully we can go there and we can at least get something. I will take a point at Stamford Bridge after that today. I would, 100%. We could even get more though. We could even get a win at Stamford Bridge. And that is something I did not expect to be saying after this game. I was sceptical. I was negative. I was in the back of my head thinking that this was going to be a defeat. And that wasn't me obviously wanting Leeds to get beat. That's just absurd. But like you say, I think a lot of fans have been very frustrated this season. The fact that Marsh wasn't sacked sooner. If we'd have had this guy in maybe after the Fulham game at home a few months back, I'd be feeling a lot more optimistic. But it is only one game. We're not going to get too carried away, obviously. But I still feel that we deserve to enjoy this night. And Junior Firpo is finally showing up in a Leeds United shirt. Even if he hadn't have scored today, I think the goal makes him our man of the match. I thought it was really good. It was a close second with maybe Verba's a close second, and I can understand why. My dad said Verba was the better player, and I can understand that. He had a cracking game, but Firpo, I think, his all-round play, and he scored a goal, makes him the man of the match for me. I never thought in my life that I would hear Elland Road chanting Junior Firpo's name like they did today. Unbelievable, and he loved it at the end as well, you could tell. All the players, you could tell how much it meant to him, which is what we wanted to see. It's what I've always said. Fight, hunger, desire, the will to win. And we did it today. We showed everything today. Well, I wish we'd have done it last week, but let's not live in the past. We need to move forward now. But I'm encouraged with what Gracia has done with the team today. But I love that comment from him saying that he'll do better next week. And I like that. You know, regardless of what happens at Chelsea next week, you know, he's got a full week with them now. A full week where he can really get into them in training, can implement his ideas fully. He has said that he adapts his tactics based on the opponent. So it'll be interesting to see how Leeds line up next week. But like I said, guys, I can watch Match of the Day tonight and be happy. I've not done that in months. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. It's always good when Leeds United win. It doesn't ruin your weekend. I can enjoy the rest of my weekend now. And I will strut into work on Monday morning because for the last few months, on a Monday or the day after a game, I've just deflated more than anything. And there's even people at work saying, God, you're so negative lately. It's like, I've a right to be. You know, it's not been great this season, but hopefully we've got a good coach now, and I do stand by that, and I'm not getting carried away in saying that is a definite upgrade on Jesse Marsh. First game in charge, first win, clean sheet, decent performance. Not perfect, but, you know, it was decent. We deserved it. And yeah, it's onwards and upwards now. And yes, I feel more optimistic. Could that change next week if Leeds get beaten, other results don't go for us? Of course, we're football fans. at the end of the day. We're fickle. We're two-faced. But right now I am buzzing, and I do feel optimistic that we can get ourselves out of this. So yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. It is just a brief instant reaction. I will be back tomorrow with the final say, as always, where I'll give my final thoughts on it and just overall thoughts with stuff going on at Leeds at the minute, and a little brief preview for Chelsea next week as well. I am thinking about doing a watch-along for the Fulham game in the FA Cup on Tuesday night, guys, so hit me up in the comments if you would like to see that. It'd be good to interact with you live for the first time in a while. So yeah, hit me up in the comments with if you'd like to see that or not, and hit me up in the comments with all of your thoughts and opinions on today's victory against Southampton. Smash a like on it as well, it really helps get the video out there, and please subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final say, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.